Dak Prescott have agreed on a 4-year contract extension. According to NFL Network insider in Rappaport, Prescott gets $160 million with $126 million guaranteed. Prescott will receive a $66 million signing bonus, the highest in the NFL. Meanwhile, the Jets are using their franchise tag on safety Marcus May. May set career highs with 88 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 2 INTs in 2020. Both sides have until mid-July to get a long-term extension done. Otherwise, May will play on the tag in 2021. The Seahawks are releasing pass rusher Carlos Dunlap. The move saves Seattle $14 million against the cap. Dunlap racked up 5 sacks in 8 games for Seattle this season after being traded to Seattle from Cincinnati. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
What's in store this week at Staples?
A big deal on ink. That's kind of a big deal.
Staples has the technology and supplies you need for a totally productive workspace.
And right now, you can earn 25% back in Staples Rewards when you spend $75 on ink or $175 on toner.
Shop in-store or get same-day delivery powered by Instacart.
Ends 3/13/21. Limit 4 in-store and on Instacart only. Visit staplesconnect.com/ink rewards for details. Instacart delivery subject to availability. Additional fees may apply.
DQ presents How to Find Meal Fulfillment. First, order the delicious new rotisserie-style chicken bites from DQ. Then feast your eyes on these unbreaded, tender, juicy 100% white meat. Next, take a bite of the bite. Realize that unbreaded chicken loaded with flavor is finally possible. And last, call your boss and ask for that promotion. You may have started last week, but hey, if chicken this good is possible, anything is possible. New rotisserie-style chicken bites are now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
AM 1230 KXOL, Central California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Well, aside from a little bit of wind, it's just another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, at least here it's easy for us to say that, but man, up here in San Diego,
Ooh, yeah, well.
Yeah, they got some weather.
Wind gusting, consistently yesterday in the 30 to 40 mile an hour range. And today, reports of light to moderate snow along the freeway.
Yeah. So I'm sure there will be people checking that out.
Yes. And yes, Interstate 8 is open, but a traveler's advisory. And of course, we suggest you drive with care. So many people in the Imperial Valley, well, they just never had the chance to drive in snow, and it is different.
Yeah, you slide.
You do. And the worst thing you can do when you slide is put on the brakes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
You just slide some more. Out of control.
Yes, uncontrollably. One of the, advantages of growing up in Michigan, I did learn how to drive in snow and on ice, and, it's a trick. Haven't done it in quite a while, but it's still a trick.
That it is. It really, really is.
Yeah.
I can remember visiting family good number of years ago in the panhandle of Texas, Amarillo, which can be a really cold place, and that's where my folks live. My mother said, well, I got to go to work this morning. She went out the door. Everybody anticipated. She got in the car and drove away. A couple of minutes later, she walked back in and she said, the car, it spun and went up in the front yard of the next door neighbor. Yes. And the rest is history.
Oh, well. My one sister in Michigan, her nurse, but when she was working at one of the local hospitals, they sent the fire department out in a big 4-wheel drive fire truck to pick her up and get her to work. Yeah.
That works. It's heavy enough. You have to just go really slow.
Yeah, I don't miss it. You ready for birthdays?
Birthdays.
Yeah, okay, country talk show host Ralph Emery is 88. Chuck Norris, you ready? He's 81.
Yeah. He's in good shape, too.
Yes. And our old buddy Dean Torrance of Jan and Dean is 81. Actor Catherine Houghton is 79. Actor Richard Gant, 77. Tom Schultz, he plays guitar with the group Boston, 74. Actor Aloma Wright, 71. Actor Shannon Tweed, 64. Actor Sharon Stone, 63. Magician Lance Burton, 61. Actor Jasmine Guy, 59. Jeff Ament of Pearl Jam, 58. Singer Edie Brickell, 55. Actor Stephen Mailer, 55. Actor Philip Anthony Rodriguez, 53. Actor Paget Brewster is 52. Actor John Hamm, 50. Actor Christian De La Fuente, 47. Actor Jeff Branson, 44. Actor Bree Turner, 44. Actor Ed Gathagi is 42. Actor Thomas Middleditch is 39. Carrie Underwood, 38. Actor Olivia Wilde, 37. Actor Emily Osment is 29. There you go. Local birthdays, got them. We're celebrating our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Benjamin Solario Sr., Adriana Renee Duran, Brian Huddleston, Daniel Leon, Helen Rader, Jim Marshall, Luz Alvarado, Martin Ryan, Mino Bracamante, Mia Isabella Rivera, Michelle Pisano, Powell Nicholson, Raymond Rojas Jr., Rafael Madrigal, Alan Carrillo, Adrian Castellanos, and Jonathan DeLuca. Happy birthday from KXO. And I'm excited about Saturday, the Festival of Light.
Yeah, the inaugural installment of the Festival of Light coming your way Saturday, the 13th of March.
Yes, I'll be meeting with some folks from the Navy base today.
One of them wouldn't be by the name of Chris Haw?
It would be, yes.
All right.
Also meeting with one of the Blues, Blue Angel, number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7 on the tail, but number 1 in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They, of course, are the stars of the show.
Yes.
So
they're the stars wherever they go.
Wherever they go.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. Yeah, be here before you know it. And it's just one. The Blues are just one of the featured entertainment pieces that will be part of the Festival of Light. All starts on Saturday, 12:30. You get yourself a comfortable place in your backyard with your barbecue, or maybe the way your house sits, you have to sit in the front yard, whichever the case is. You can take it all in by tuning in to KXO AM 1230 or our sister station FM 107.5, and you'll get all the narration.
And we will tell you, Imperial County has moved to the red tier on the Skittles scale out of Sacramento. And that means you and a few close friends are going to be able to gather together. So we'll tell you about that coming up.
Coming up.
Right now, we've got to look at World and California news headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. Debate has just resumed in the House on President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan. California Democrat Salud Carvajal.
This package invests in the American people. Direct payments, unemployment benefits, tax credits.
Georgia Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene.
This is a waste of money and a complete waste of time. Reopening America is a much better way to go.
Texas lifted COVID restrictions today. Travel bookings across the country are up to pre-pandemic levels. The AAA's Diane Bourgoin in Hartford, Connecticut.
I think a lot of it has to do with the vaccines, and people are getting vaccinated and they're feeling more comfortable and they're just ready to get back out there.
An NBA player's job is in jeopardy.
Leonard feeling it, tries another three. Hey, that's the game.
Miami Heat backup center Myers Leonard has been suspended indefinitely for using an anti-Semitic slur while he was playing an online video game. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom touting a fast recovery from the state being the nation's epicenter of a coronavirus pandemic.
Tonight we mark the unprecedented moment in California history to reflect on where we've been this past year. I think it's important we consider where we are.
Governor delivering his State of the State address at Dodger Stadium, acknowledging mistakes but not directly addressing the recall drive that appears to have been successful in forcing a special election later this year. LA Unified School District and its teachers union reach a deal, paving the way for on-campus learning to return by mid-April, calling for a hybrid approach for students.
For elementary school students, they'll have the option to attend every day. In the morning, we'll have in-person instruction. In the afternoon, we'll have virtual.
School board member Nick Malvoy, the deal including provisions for regular COVID testing, wearing masks, distancing efforts, and cleanliness. Board of Education and Teachers Union need to sign off. Rainfall in much of the state today. Areas of northern and southern California with moisture in the forecast. Jeff Scott, California News.
World Indian News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. Call them today for a pre-season air conditioner checkup. Air conditioning and custom sheet metal.
Welcome to KFC. What can I
You hear that? That's the sound of someone enjoying a much-needed vacation from the painstaking dinner making.
Good day.
That's the calm and comfort you get with a $20 fill-up from KFC. You deserve a break from cooking, gosh darn it. Order ahead with the KFC app and pick up a $20 fill-up with 8 pieces of chicken or 12 tenders plus all the fixings. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. $20 fill-up not available with delivery. Tax and substitution.
If you're very quiet, you can hear it. The joy, the freedom, the crunch. From 100% whole grain oats. Stay outside longer with Nature Valley Honey Crunchy Granola Bars. We are better outside.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
It's page one of the local news. Page one of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they've got the best price on tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Ask your Quick Lane service advisor for details.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, active cases of COVID-19 continue to fluctuate. George Gale has the story.
The numbers have decreased in the latest update. Numbers are released by the County Public Health Department. Tuesday, COVID-19 update. A number of active cases of the virus are at 119, down from 132 reported on Monday. Deaths attributed to COVID-19 remain 659. There are COVID-19 positive patients in intensive care. There are 15 COVID-19 patients hospitalized in the county. There are 5 ICU available. New cases per day per 100,000 population is at 6.86, down from 7.23 reported day. Positivity rate is down to a 9.55% as compared to 10.21% previously reported. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Imperial County has met the state's metrics to red tier of the California Print for a Safer Economy. The move shows the risk of COVID-19 transmission in Imperial County has gone from widespread to substantial. The move is based on local case and testing positivity rates. An updated Imperial County Health Officer order has been issued that will expand activities and services permitted under the red tier. The change will go in effect today. Among the expanded activities and services that are permitted under the red tier are restaurants or serve indoors with 25% maximum capacity or 100 people, whichever is less. Shopping centers, swap meets may operate at 50% capacity. All retail stores at 50% of capacity maximum. Gyms and fitness centers at 10% of capacity. Youth and adult low and moderate contact sports such as baseball, softball, and volleyball. The order will also permit small private gatherings outdoors and indoors with locations. Mask and social distancing are still required. No more than 3 separate households. A gathering should be 2 hours or less. Singing, shouting, chanting, and or playing wind instruments are allowed outdoor but not indoors. A complete set of the guidelines is available on the Imperial County Public Health Department website. KXO News Time 743.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
In other local news, the State of the County address is just around the corner. Here's more on that story.
It is scheduled for Thursday evening. The address will be delivered virtually this year. County Board of Supervisors Chairman Mike Kelly will deliver the address in an empty Board of Supervisors chambers. It is expected he will cover county business in the past epidemic year and look into the coming year. The address will begin at 6 p.m. tomorrow. It can be viewed on the county at the County of Imperial Facebook page or at the county website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Kokopah Casino is open for business 24 hours a day and committed to your safety. Play in comfort and cleanliness on the Kokopah Casino floor, featuring all your favorite games, properly spaced and meeting social distancing guidelines. Relax and play at the friendliest casino in Yuma, making sure you're comfortable with constant disinfection, safety precautions, and welcoming smiles for your visit. Winning is just around the corner at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
Page 2 of the local news and in-depth weather brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
The IID Board of Directors will be busy this Friday. George Gale explains.
They have called a special meeting. It'll be held Friday beginning at 1 p.m. It is an open session meeting. During the meeting, Libert Cassidy Whitmore will provide training on 2 mandatory courses, ethics and harassment prevention. They expect to adjourn the meeting at around 5 p.m. The special meeting will be held in Conant Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Naval Air Facility Contest. It's a poster contest. It'll begin during the inaugural Festival of Flight featuring the U.S. Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron, the Blue Angels. The contest is open until April the 16th, and the winner will be announced on Navy's NAF's 75th birthday. That's May 1st of 2021. The theme of the 2022 Festival of Flight will be NAF El Centro celebration of 75 years of aviation excellence. Rules for the contest in a downloadable form are available to the public via the base's Festival of Flight webpage, so you might want to check that out. And El Centro Regional Medical Center is about to host a blood drive. Here's more on that story.
It is a 2-day blood drive. It'll be held Thursday and Friday at the Dr. Martin Luther King Sports Pavilion on Park Avenue in El Centro. Blood drive will run from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. both days. They say walk-ins are welcome, but wait times may be lengthy. To maintain social distancing, appointments are strongly encouraged to safely maintain donor flow. Face coverings are required at all times. All donors will be screened at the building entrance. To schedule an appointment, go to, or you can call 1-800-879-4484. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And here's Carroll Buckley with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And most of all, a staff who cares about you. Hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 752-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's the National Weather Service says a slow-moving weather disturbance will pass through the region the remainder of this week, providing a period of unsettled and occasionally breezy weather. Temperatures will cool to nearly 10 degrees below normal the next several days before moderating over the weekend. A few light showers will be possible through Friday, though many locations may not see rainfall. Precipitation amounts should not be particularly heavy, with the greatest chances and accumulations over the higher terrain. 72 our high yesterday, 51 the low. Wind gusts peaked at 28 miles an hour. Today mostly sunny with a high near 68. West-southwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour this afternoon, gusting as high as 30 miles an hour. There is a 20% chance of showers afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 47. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. A 30% chance of showers after 5 a.m. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 64. West-southwest wind 5 to 50 miles an hour. And we have a chance of precipitation between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. Weather Service says that's about a 60% chance of rain. 59 degrees downtown, 47% relative humidity. Wind out of the west at 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Air quality throughout the Imperial and Mexicali valleys is good. And reports of light to moderate snow along Interstate 8 between here and San Diego. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
20 ribeyes for $30. Huge truckload meat sale is here. 2 locations right now. In the parking lot by the old Toys R Us in Yuma and the Imperial Valley Mall by the old Sears in El Centro. 20 ribeyes, yes, 20 ribeye steaks for just $30. This is an insane deal, folks. Look for the big truck and big tent right now in Yuma and El Centro. Hurry out right now for half-price bulk deals on all USDA-approved steak, chicken, seafood, and pork. Huge, huge, huge savings on Kansas City strips, New York strips, fillets, mega ribeyes, T-bones, plus boneless, skinless chicken breast and seafood. Hurry, don't wait. 20 ribeye steaks for just $30 is here. Hurry out for the crazy half-price bulk deals on premium steak, chicken, seafood, and pork. Open right now, 2 locations in the parking lot by the old Toys R Us in Yuma and Imperial Valley Mall by the old Sears in El Centro. On Facebook at Essential Food Sales.
Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, Gonzaga continues to be number 1 and continues to remain unbeaten. Yeah, the Zags, they're 26-0 on the year. Yeah, and, rated number one by all of the polls. NBA, well, they start their second half of the season tonight. And, who's been nominated for the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame? The finalists, Paul Pierce, Chris Bosh, Chris Webber, Michael Cooper, Lauren Jackson, Ben Wallace, and Yolanda Griffith are among the finalists. Yeah, we'll wait and see.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all the Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And NFL football, the New England Patriots will be acquiring offensive tackle Trent Brown from the Raiders in a trade after agreeing to a restructured one-year contract worth up to $11 million. And the Los Angeles Chargers, it still doesn't seem right to say that. They did not use their franchise tag on tight end Hunter Henry. Henry, who turned 27 in December, clicked with rookie quarterback Justin Herbert and had a career-best 60 receptions for 613 yards and 4 touchdowns for the Chargers last season. And, Henry will be looking for a new home. The Tennessee Titans are releasing veteran cornerback Malcolm Butler. The 7-year veteran would have held a $14.2 million cap number for the upcoming season. Releasing Butler clears $10.2 million in cap space. It's all business. And Coach Bruce Arians made good on his word at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl boat parade when inside linebacker Levante David, you ain't going nowhere. The Bucs on Tuesday agreed to terms with David on a 2-year deal worth $25 million with $20 million guaranteed. Now you know why it cost $1,000 to go to an NFL game. Meanwhile, baseball, Jake Odorizzi and Zach Greinke are, Greinke and Odorizzi, they'll be playing side by side with the Astros this year. And Steven Strasburg, San Diego State's Season Strasburg, pronounced his fastball command better than it was before his carpal tunnel surgery and said his first game action in nearly 7 full months was pretty good. Throwing 1 2/3 innings, Strasburg struck out 4 of 6 batters he faced. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
Financial news. Had a brief look at the weather, brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned security service protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, the market continues to soar. Yes, the Dow up 328 points at 32,160. The S&P 500 up 19 at 3,894. The NASDAQ up 17 at 13,000 $1.90 points. Meanwhile, gold off $1.20 an ounce, $1,715.80 if you want to buy. And oil up 34 cents a barrel. So what's happening? 2 years after a 737 MAX system failure led to fatal crashes, airlines are rapidly bringing the Boeing jet back into service on, today. Actually, tomorrow, Southwest Airlines, which owns more of the jets than any other carrier, will become the 15th airline to fly the plane since the grounding was lifted in November. Oh, and Clorox wipes. Yeah, you can get them. Yeah, the household products company announced a new initiative yesterday called the Safer Today Alliance, geared toward boosting standards for infection control and disinfectant protocol in public spaces.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan printing to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
It'll be mostly sunny today with a high near 68. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour this afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. There is a 20% chance of precipitation between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Partly cloudy tonight with a low near 47. West-southwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. A 30% chance of showers after 4 a.m. Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 64. Southwest wind 5 to 15 miles an hour. We have a 60% chance of precipitation with showers likely mainly between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. 59 degrees downtown, 47% relative humidity. Wind out of the west, 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour at times. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. CBS News just ahead.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
News on the hour. Your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. There's action in the House ahead of a vote today on President Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill. It's got broad Democratic support. Barbara Lee of California.
We have struggled through a year of gross neglect. People have suffered, they've died, they've lost their jobs and businesses. Families are living on the edge. But today, thank God, help is on the way.
But California's Tom McClintock and other Republicans stand against it.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, there's one thing that all sides can agree on. This is the most left-wing bill ever passed by the Congress.
White House correspondent Stephen Portnoy tells us about a new COVID vaccine deal.
At this point, the White House isn't providing any details on when officials expect delivery of the additional shots. But the headline is the government is buying 100 million more doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. When added to previously purchased J&J, Pfizer, and Moderna shots, it appears there will eventually be more supply on hand than the nation needs. The key question, how soon the country will be fully vaccinated, is still unanswered.
Anyone who lives or works in Alaska and is over 16 years old can now get a COVID vaccine. The CDC says Alaska's vaccination rate is among the nation's highest. It's the first state to lift adult age restrictions. In Los Angeles, CBS's Carter Evans says there's a deal to get schools reopened again.
Teachers still have to vote to approve this deal, but if it passes, school staff will still have weeks to get vaccinated before heading back. Elementary students will return mid-April, everyone else by the end of April, but some LA parents say it's too late. After a year attempting distance learning, the damage is done.
Well, legal action is next after another state's anti-abortion move
CBS's Jim Crisula.
The sponsor of a new law banning nearly all abortions in Arkansas says it's intended to get the U.S. Supreme Court to review the landmark ruling legalizing abortion.
This is essentially a demand letter to SCOTUS from the Arkansas legislature.
Gloria Pedro is with Planned Parenthood in Arkansas.
If this ban was allowed to take effect, it would endanger women's health.
The Arkansas abortion law does not include exceptions for rape or incest.
Meghan Markle has filed a formal complaint with the British broadcaster ITV after blistering criticism of her from morning host Piers Morgan, who yesterday stormed off the set and quit. Today, defiance from the former host.
They think that they've cancelled me. I think they'll be rather disappointed when I re-emerge.
Buckingham Palace said yesterday it would deal with Meghan's accusations private. Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 362 points. The NASDAQ is ahead 32 points. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, and stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The new Sleep Number 3 bed is the only bed that effortlessly adjusts and responds to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. And now save up to $500 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds, plus special financing on all smart beds, only for a limited time. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
2 chocolate chip muffins coming in. Thank you.
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Hey, can someone get that?
Like at Claire's Cafe. To satisfy demand for takeout, she needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
Someone has snapped up a piece of signature style from a famed British prime minister.
He was a tough leader who liked a good soft shoe.
Give us the tool and we will finish the job.
Winston Churchill's monogrammed velvet slippers have sold for more than $55,000 at auction in the UK. He liked to pair them with a one-piece siren suit and a cigar in appearances during World War II. Churchill's monogrammed brandy glass sold for $24,000. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Russian authorities admit they are slowing down the speed of uploading photos and videos to Twitter. It's all about the company's failure to remove banned content. Officials say it's about content encouraging suicide, drugs, and child pornography. Critics say it's also an attempt to ban dissent. Social media has been used to plan demonstrations. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Oil drilling investments involve a high degree of risk and are only suitable for SEC-accredited investors. Attention, high net worth investors. Are you tired of paying the IRS more and more each year? When it comes to tax-advantaged investments, one commodity continues to above all others, and that is oil. When you invest in oil, you get a 100% tax write-off. Oil prices are on the upward move and are predicted to go even higher. Why? The Texas storm, cancellation of the pipeline, and the pent-up demands from the pandemic have created the perfect storm for oil prices to shoot upwards. Opportunity is banging on the door. Make an investment in oil and get a complete 100% tax deduction by investing in oil with Encore Energy. If you are accredited and have the ability to invest $100,000 or more, call Encore Energy and invest in oil and get 100% tax write-off. Call Encore Energy at 800-833-7944. That's 800-833-7944. 800-833-7944. That's 800-833-7944.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230.